Alright, so starting part 2 and part 1, sorry about the microphone, it might have been a little low on that one as well. Um, but, you know, on my phone it wasn't coming out that well, but it seems to be a little bit better. Yeah, so finished part 1, we got our loaner overdrive of Titus so that we could quickly get his slice and dice overdrive. And now it is just me and Waka, and we're at Besaid. Just going to kind of walk through this. There's nothing really here except for all the stuff that we're just going to pick up anyway. And there will be a spot that we're going to grind a little bit before we head on, because we need to make sure we get an ability before we do something next. So yeah, this is just going to be kind of the story. The only thing here that's really walkthrough part is the Temple of Besaid. Make sure we get the destruction spheres and stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of mosey on up to the little village, and yeah.
Hey, it's this way.
I could go the other way. Well, we can later. See little blue things on the ground, it makes me think, but...
Huh?
What's the big idea?
I want to test your swimming abilities, so I can use you in Blitzball. Alright, there's a few items we gotta dive for. Let's see if I can... I do have a guide, but I remember where they are. Yeah, there's one. Nothing crazy, it's not like we're getting an ultimate weapon. If you want to try to overkill these guys, you can use cheer. But I do not mind fighting them. Is there a chest right in there when it changes? There, yeah. I don't think you can overkill the pro. You should be able to. See if 2 cheers did it. Nope. They've only got 50 HP, so you would think. There's anything back in there. Get around there. Nope, doesn't change camera. If it changed camera angles, we would know something back there. See how many cheers it takes. I wonder who has the greater strength at this point. Titus got an overkill. Walker's got dark attack already. His strength is 14. Titus is 16. Okay. I'm not gonna bring up the damage tables. Like, what is it? How do you calculate it? Good. I might do that. Especially if we need it eventually. 2 antidotes, and I think that's good for in here. Depends if it's a group of 1, 2, or 3. That was over 200, but that wasn't an overkill. This won't be an overkill either. Let's crit him. And it didn't look as good on PlayStation 2, the original. But for the time, this game looked fantastic. This one does too, the HD remaster. This looks great.
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
Hmm? A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkin had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
So why are you playing this year in this tournament, if you quit last year?
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, 'twould be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village. Besaid village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Kata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try. Not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
All right, a couple things to do here. Look around, obviously. Talk to some people. There are a few items to get. Yeah, ability spheres are hard to come by. Go ahead and get Flea. Stuff sorted. And yeah, we'll go around here. I think there's a couple chests. Yep. It's Wedge. Just kidding.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir! The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner.
So, not much here to do. Eventually, we'll need to come up here and grab something. Should be back here after we... kind of spoil some stuff if it was there already. I'm trying to remember everything. Maybe you do have to come back to get it. I don't know.
It was then, standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Ten years have passed since Lord Roska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Oh, I don't think there's anything in any of these. There will be in some of the temples, but not in this one. Alright, so this is the area where the Jek sphere should be. I don't know if it'll be here before. Or was it over here? Maybe it pops up after the... Alright, let's just make sure we check this I don't think there's anything in here, but... Okay. He could tell you all about it if you wanted to. Present ourselves to the High Summoner. Remember to go back and talk to Walk again.
Sorry, man. No, take a nap.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
A little bit of a flashback there.
Waka?
I don't think anything's dropping yet, so... Yep. There's the Abed Premier 2. P is to B. I do want to save it. I don't think I'll miss anything in the temple. It's highly unlikely that I will. I got lucky last time because I forgot. More. And I forgot it after. You usually just see it. Yeah, it's usually like right here. Maybe it was was just the original version where when you came back, you just came back and you found it. But yeah, now there's Dark Aeons.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Alright, so yeah, Cloister Trials. That's what we got here. I'll walk you through it. So first, touch the back wall. I have a guide for this. Reveals this one. Touch this one. That lets us in. And let's use a sphere here. Oh, I removed the glyph sphere. I didn't see it there. Alright. So we've got glyph spheres in every temple. We've got spheres that are known to that temple. So this one would have a Besaid sphere. Yada yada. As we get to our temples. Alright. Take that sphere, if I remember, and go this way. I'm not supposed to take that yet. This way. Touch these. And we take the Besaid sphere. Here. And he automatically pushes it in there. Leave that. Come back. Grab the destruction sphere. Follow that where it goes. And just using the destruction sphere is one thing. You actually have to grab the item. Open the treasure chest. Alright. And then we can proceed. Push this bad boy. Lock that in place.
Hey! It's gotten into you. Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it?
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Hey, over here!
Yeah, I don't want to go there yet.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
I keep all of my
I remember
Aeons
that
names
night
the same.
we talked for the first
And
time.
I just had to relook it up.
I didn't
cannot
know
get
it
the
then,
Sphere here
but after that
until
night,
after we get the first
everything
one,
changed.
which isn't until Macalania.
For
so
everyone.
we will be coming back.
For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Victory! 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 Yeah!
You heathen!
So just move over here. And
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Lady Una, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
Oh.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah? Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Stay away
Ready for... Don't
Yeah,
overdo it.
Quiet, because I want to make sure there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing here I can do. You got to go to bed now.
Good.
Alright, so the
Sleep
Jet
tight.
Sphere is not going to be there until after we obtain the first one in Macalania. So, slight spoiler there. There's a place called Macalania. So we'll be coming back then, because I'd rather not have to... We are going to do all the Dark Aeons. But I'd rather get Auron's overdrives before having to defeat a Dark Aeon.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Oh, we're going to Xanarkand.
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Enrique's
Yeah,
only
so
15
you're
in this
coming with
game, just so
me.
you know. I think Keena's only like 17.
You with a woman? You can't even
I think
catch
Waka's
a ball.
only, what, 23?
Oh, what's the matter?
He said he joined 13 years ago, and
Gonna cry
it's been 10 years.
again? Cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
I hate you.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead. He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Alright, it's about time, so there's a couple things I want to explain here. I'm going to go ahead and save here, and I'm going to save in a new slot.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
Alright. Don't go too far, because we're going to come right back. We might have to go... There's a statue up there we might have to go to first. But, come back. In the Crusaders' hut. If you didn't get the Albed Premier that was sitting right here that I got earlier, get it now. You can sleep there if you want. There's also a save sphere in the back, which restores your MP and HP anyway. Come over to this hut, I think, and talk to the dog. Thought. That old coot dropped what he was doing to go see the summoner elf. Now I gotta do all his work too, it's just not fair. Alright, hang on. We might have to go up to the statue first. This is where the Jack Sphere will be. Is there a little girl in here? Okay, up the hill first.
Here comes one now. Hey, why don't you try out that...
No pro...
Not too shabby. You kept up with him. Might make a good guardian. A flyer. My kind of customer. That looks like trouble.
Ha! Watch this!
Told ya. Only magic. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use
magic?
Let's have our black... Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Spells of ice
fire
work
and
well
ice,
against
water,
fire,
lightning are
and ice
opposed to
fiends
each
are
other.
weak. You follow?
I get fire and ice.
Use fire on
Lightning
ice,
and
use
water
ice on
up.
fire.
This one
Use
here is
lightning
a
on
water
water,
fiend.
water on lightning. This is a water flame, right?
Take your time.
So I wonder how old Lulu is. Because Waka's only like 23.
Let's
She
get
was
going,
dating
man.
We're gonna wait.
Waka's younger brother, Chapu.
Art.
So I wonder if she's like 20.
What's...
Guess we could look it up.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat. That should do it.
Okay, now back down the hill. Because I want something that's kind of important. And I don't know that it was in the original game. Yeah, people are in different places now. Yeah. Go into this building. I'm supposed to talk to the dog. Ah. She has to come in here first? What the hell? That's what it is. Yeah, you gotta talk to her. She says my dog dug up something funny yesterday. Sorry. I didn't put that in my notes. I just thought you had to talk to the dog. So the dog, he's got something in his mouth. Contains something mangled and slobbery. Valifor has learned Overdrive Energy Blast. So Valifor had 2 overdrives. Has 2 overdrives now. If we look at that, you go to your Aeons, Valifor. Energy Ray was its original overdrive, but Energy Blast is much more powerful. Or a bit more powerful. There's a level 1 block for Waka. And that's Scan. This is where... This is where Kamari is going to start. So we're going to take him around here. Maybe up here a little bit, and then back down here. And then eventually we want Kamari to come this way. It'll be 2 level 1 blocks. Because we want him to get steel and use. And then we'll take him maybe someplace else. There we see Lulu. Waka starts on this path. Lulu starts down this path. Yuna is here. She's going to go down her white mage path. I think this way. No. Yep, this way. That's a quick hit, and then he comes in. That's one of his last abilities. And then he can break into the white mage. And then Oron goes this way. And use speed fear. Give him more agility. You can kind of see where everybody is. Starting points. Tidus is going up here. But first we want him to get haste. but the energy blast for Valafor is pretty nice. Sorry that took me a minute. I thought you just went and talked to the dog. I thought there was a little girl standing outside the temple. Maybe that has something to do with 10-2. A little girl in the temple. Alright, but now we can save it, because we are going to use our summon too. I recommend... It's really only Yuna's only offense at the moment. It's for her to summon. If you notice here, there's more. Use cheer a few times. You should have could have put on loner, but this way he'll take less damage. Got the overkill. That's what we want.
That's enough.
It'll give you one more AP, and I don't think it drops you anything else, but...
What's with that guy?
Himari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
You see the chests up there? We can't get those yet. That'll be a while before we can get those. But here's the thing. Obviously, all the way back there was a save point. Back where we created that little statue. He's going to tell me to bring Yuna in for this one.
A flyer! That's your department, right?
True. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what you... Your first real battle. Let's
show us what your training is.
Okay.
Yep, summon. Alright, I'll put it on short. The first time you summon him, it's the long version, and then you can switch it to short. This is Valafor or Veil 4. So you've got shield, you've got boost. That fills the overdrive gauge faster. I'll boost. See what it does. If it really hurts, I might be. Maybe I didn't want to do that. Sonic wings. Might inflict darkness. Also the base attack. That's what I want to do. When you ever fight these things, it's to the darkness. boost one more time. That should definitely get me into overdrive. Then you've got Energy Blast and Energy Ray. Energy Blast is the stronger of the two. It's the one we just get. Energy Ray is like actually alive. Energy Blast will go a long way. So we had a metal arm guard. He's got a bright arm guard, which has dark ward, which I don't think anything falls in dark yet, so don't need to worry about that. Alright. So now that we're on our way, we are going to be running. There's a chest down there, or a save point down there we can't get to yet. Alright, brought another one of these in.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one. Say goodnight.
Okay, so what we'll do is this one will dark attack it.
Yeah.
Now it's dark and you can't see. Let's go ahead and let everybody hit it with something.
Yeah.
Alpha doesn't have much health yet left. Oh, I still have it on long. I need to switch to short. Maybe. But I'll do that after this battle. Okay, it's still darkened. It has sensor. It's always good to have your Aeons in overdrive, if not at least a little bit close to overdrive. I'd like to get an overkill there, but and we are going to be running back and forth this path for some time. Alright, so now we're back to our normal thing. For four-legged creatures, use Titus. Make sure Yuna gets a turn, so you will be attacked. And Waka will take that out. Could have brought it. Could have done different timing, but then you bring Lulu in. Hit him Thunder. And everybody gets SP. But before I finish explaining all of this, yeah. So we get to here. Now you can run down here. If we remember, there's a safe sphere right here. Please don't. Yeah, okay. So now we can go back. And we make the trip again. I still have everybody just because it said they started walking. Doesn't mean anything. Ability spheres. Save them. I've got 6 of them. And we'll get some more if we fight the Garudas, but don't use too many of them because you need a couple for Titus.
I'm ready.
Everybody in. at least defend.
Now what? Need a good jolt?
If you want to get overkills on them, use cheer with Tidus. And then, I don't know if she has it yet. Focus, that's the one we want to get to, which is a while away. But Focus does the same thing that Cheer does, except for magic and magic defense. So Cheer is damage and physical defense. Focus is magic and magic defense. So we'll go ahead and get our MP up by 20. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more S levels. Then you can go back and get extract speed, because we may want those. Extract mana, extract speed, extract any abilities you may want eventually. Go ahead and get Waka some more HP. And Yuna has Asuna. Does she have scan? No. Cure and scan. Now, Null Blaze, all 4 of these, I'm not going to get her yet. And there's a reason for that. Because they don't really do anything yet. I don't think I even use them ever at all. So I'm going to skip those. I can always get them later. But for now, I'm not going to use them because I don't want to use the ability spheres. I want to save the ability spheres. And then all I'm going to do is run all the way back to before I fought Kamari. And fight as much as I can. Just killing everything I can. Gaining as many levels as I can. I need at least 5, right? So 5 S levels. Because Tidus needs to have haste before we board the boat. And there's a reason for that too. Because when we board that boat, there's going to be something we want to do. And we're going to sit there for a while and do it. And we're going to gain massive SP for doing it. And if we've got haste, we've got cheer, then it makes it really, really simple to do. So I'm not going to bore you guys with this. Again, back to the save sphere, come back to this one. Up to the save sphere, come back to this one. And until you can get Tidus haste, keep doing it. And once we get that, then we'll do that. But I'm going to go ahead and stop recording here. And I'm going to run back and forth. It should take me, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes maybe. I'll let you know. Because once I come back, I'll come back from right here and we'll go get to the boat. Okay, that took us about 30 minutes of running back and forth, fighting monsters to get to the S levels that we're at now to upgrade everything that we need to before we carry on. Alright, continuing on with our beginning playthrough of making ourselves OP. We're not really going to make ourselves OP, but I need one more sphere level for Tidus to get haste. We'll move Waka over. Use him to get 2 more strength. That means he's... Alright. And then Yuna has 1, but I've been leaving Yuna right here in case I want to get Null Blaze. I really don't. I'd rather try to get her other things for now. Because in a little bit I'll be able to bring her back. And I haven't used her that much in this. So yeah, pretty much all I've been doing is running this path back and forth, I think I'll be able to... Titus needs 15 AP to gain another sphere level. And I don't think you get attacked in here, but I went that way because there's a safe sphere. And I haven't been using Una very much at all. I'm trying to, you know, get her in, but it was getting Titus, whatever. I go back and forth. It was getting him his AP that he needed. And he's kind of, him and Walker are both overflowing now with their strength up. Oh. And I also got, Titus got his 100th kill. So now he has the Slayer Overdrive mode. And that every time he kills an enemy, he gets 20% of his overdrive fills. So I've been using Slice and Dice quite a bit too. I've got like 3 or 4 of its uses, which is just getting us closer because you got to use it 30 times to get energy rate, I think. Pretty sure it's so. If you watch, he's going to kill this thing, and one more, and he's going to have another overdrive. And all those usually happen naturally through your course of a playthrough. So that's why we wanted to get the loner, so we can get this out first. While we killed all those Sin spawns in part 1. Alright, so he just got his last one. So now we will go to the sphere grid. We'll move him here. And we will use the ability sphere. So now he has haste, which is excellent. I feel like Noah Blaze is really the only one that's important, but I don't think I care about any of them. Alright, now I'll try to use Una a little bit more. I'll really use her more, especially when we get to Kilika. Get his overdrive.
All right.
I don't know what kind of magic Balfour has. I switched it to short as well.
Please, fight
And
with
we're
us.
back on the original arrangement. Yeah, it's got thunder as well. So if we try to use our Aeons. And we've also accumulated a little bit of gil, and we're going to use that for something coming up as well. But now that we've got haste, we can continue on with the story for a little bit. And coming up, there's going to be a big grinding zone, but it doesn't take that long at all. Especially if you're on Steam playing on PC and you can fast forward or speed up 2 times, 4 times. Yeah. But haste was the major thing we wanted to get there. Well, I like the original better. This is Soteki.net, actually. I don't think there's anything over here. Let's make sure there's nobody. No, okay. Let's make sure we talk to everybody. Ethers are good. Seeker's ring. Buffer HP up. Guys, make sure you talk to everybody before you get on the boat. They gave us a few things. Gotta talk to that one a couple times.
Goodbye.
Boo.
What are you doing?
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that, though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory, too, so you come along, yeah?
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
Alright, Jay, talk to them. And we need to head. Go up. Go down. I don't think there's anything in here. We'll go up there and do something. Might not be this ship. There's two ships, so it's tough for me to remember everything on each one.
Ooh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing.
All right.
Yeah, filthy, filthy. These won't sell. All me name's not Awaka.
There are multiple times where you can invest in a
Don't look like you got much money either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
So there's our introduction to Awaka.
But someday, the name... Say, lad, you wouldn't have a...
So, you can give him 101 gil, 1,001 gil, or 10,001 gil. It'd be nice to give him 10,001 gil, because then he'll sell you stuff for cheaper. Eventually, and I don't know... Is it mushroom? No, because at Mushroom Rock right before, there's a part where he'll sell you some actually decent stuff. but he charges you a ton for it if you don't give him anything. So I always give him 1,001, and if I see him again at me and High Road, maybe, if I've got 9,000, I'll give it to him, but I don't think I will. But I will do some grinding here and there. So if you see him and you can invest, try to invest, but it's really an increment of 0 to 100, 101 to 1,000, 1,001 to 10,000. Anything above 10,000, so 10,001 is great. So I always, because we grind that whole section to get a few more S levels for Titus to get haste, we'll have the extra, a little bit extra. So I will definitely invest 1,001
Thank
here.
you kindly. Fine seed money for the...
In here, there's a chest. Right here. If you kick it, it'll give you a potion. It'll give you a potion up to 20. So, we've got 20 potions now.
I'm not at liberty to talk about...
Restricted area.
And here's the power room.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door?
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Miracles and oddities were starting to be...
Yeah. They're right here. This is Albed Primer number 3. So don't forget that. You know what? Save often on here. 'Cause I'm not sure when the big event starts. Give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Alright, let's get on with it. Back up to the top. Go around. Walk again.
We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along.
I think you can kick the... No, not this one.
Word is, that summoner's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter.
She is Lord Braska's daughter.
You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter? So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
Waka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
The wind. It's nice. You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkin, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanarkin, there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Jacked. My father. His name is Jecht.
Amazing! You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkin.
I'm sorry.
He went out to sea for training one day, and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But,
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
Yeah, but how would he get here?
Big coincidence, huh?
You're here. Are you not?
Alright, so this is about the time that we're going to do some serious grinding. It's going to take a while. I know I didn't mention it, and I'll try to add it in. The grinding that we did in Besaid, running back up and forth that path, took me about 30, maybe 40 minutes.
What do you think
so
you're doing?
I wasn't really keeping track
Stick a
of time.
harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Sin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it. Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
Wait! Oh boy!
this little boat would survive this. We got Yuna. We want to make sure we get Yuna in. Okay? And we also want to make sure we get Lulu in. Let's go ahead and have them do something. And we'll bring Titus in. And we want him to haste himself. We're going to take a little bit of damage here. That's not bad. Yuna's done, so she's good. Bring Waka in. Bring Kamari in. And we'll bring Titus back in. What we also want to do is haste Waka, haste Kamari. Cheer a few times. So that they can one hit them. Kill all three. And use cheer as much as you want so they can overkill them. Plus we've got Titus on Slayer and his overdrive. So
how many of these
they'll be
things
killing
are
a
there?
bunch of them.
The fin! Attack the fin!
Do not attack the fin. Chill, so they might have been critting. I'm gonna use another cheer. She's hitting overkills. I think that's 4 times. He didn't hit an overkill that time. That one didn't overkill that time either. Kill the sin spawn. Don't worry about anything else right now. All we're doing is attacking the sin spawn. So, this is obviously, I'm going to do this for a while, probably 30 minutes. We're going to, after the battle. But after this battle, and I'll pause it before we get back to that. But pretty much I'm just going to keep hitting X and X and X. We're not going to attack the fin. We're just going to attack the sin spawn. And we're going to be doing that for a while. So I'll fast forward through this. And then once I get ready to say I'm done with that, I'll talk about what we do next. Alright, so at this point I have been at it for right at about 30 minutes of actual game time. I took a break in between and just let the game run. And didn't do anything because I don't have an auto controller or anything set up. A couple things that I do want to add is I use Slice and Dice enough times already to gain energy rain for Tidus, and it splits its standard damage based on crap. Yeah, well, I didn't get it. Some number, and it will divide it over all three. There are times where Slice and Dice might work better. But it'll usually overgo all three, which gives you an extra AP per. So another thing is Waka got his Slayer overdrive mode, which takes 90 kills, but we got to remember that he was up and down that whole section when we were trying to get haste for Tidus in Besaid. One of the metrics that you can use to go on is if Kamari gets his Slayer overdrive, because that's 120. He takes him 120 kills to earn his Slayer overdrive. So like I said, I've been at it for about 30 minutes. With taking a break in between and just sitting here and pressing X. And recording, I'm gonna cut most of this out. But from right here, I want to let you guys know that, you know, this is a good time. And if you want to, another good metric to use would be getting Kamari to 120. As soon as Kamari flashes up, he's obtained the Slayer Overdrive mode. You've been at it for at least 30, maybe even 45 minutes. I don't know how long it's taken. I've never done that before. And sat here and done it. But I usually do about 30 minutes. And, yeah, it gets you, I don't know. We'll find out here in just a minute. But now that I've got Tidus' Overdrive, we'll just use that again. Use the energy rain, then I'll overthrow all three of them. And there we go. Unfortunately, you can't switch Overdrive modes in that one. But that's something I wanted you guys to know about. I'm going to keep going until Kamari gets his Slayer Overdrive mode, and then we'll end the process there. Alright, so I haven't gotten Kamari's 120 yet. Maybe I did. I just missed it. But I don't think I have yet. So I'm going to do one last energy rain here with Tidus. Like I said, I've been at this for, I don't know, 30, maybe 35 minutes. Just steadily hitting X on the PlayStation. If you were on PC, on Steam again, you could 4 times this, use an auto controller. And that would be absolutely fine. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to potion Tidus. Now we're going to use Waka to attack the Fin. We are done fighting these guys. We can still fight them. We still have to. Now we're going to start using Waka to attack the Fin. Like I said, I've just been steadily just mashing X for a long time now. Again, Tidus got his energy rain overdrive, which we're able to use in battle. Waka, it takes him 90 kills to get his Slayer overdrive mode. But he killed a bunch of guys on our little back and forth on the knee and on the Besaid road. When we got Tidus haste, and it takes Kamari 120, so it's hard to say how many we've done. I could bring Yuna in. bring Lulu in. Cast fire. Well, we'll use the energy rain again. I think it's like he's got to use that 70 times, maybe 50 times, 60. I'm not sure. For him to get his last overdrive, but this is why we did the loner thing in the first episode, so that he could get his slice and dice. And then when we come here, he can just keep using the slice and dice. It helps you with overkills. It helps you get rid of the bombs quickly. You can just stick with it, stick with it, stick with it. Another thing we can do is Walker's going twice. Attack. Nice crit there. That's it. Alright. So, now the fight has changed. So we just sat there and fought those sin spots for a long time. The important thing coming up here is that both Waka and Titus are going to be in the water. We have to make sure they both survive the fight, or they don't get any of this XP, AP, whatever we call it in this game, which is important. So, as far as everything that we just did, yeah, we need to make sure that both Waka and Titus survive this fight. Why I use that potion on him, because I want him at full health. But now, keep your health up. Use that cheer. Use everything you can to make sure both of these guys survive this fight. This is the important part. If you're unconscious, you can't hold your breath. Fighting the dolphins. It's this thing we're fighting, and it does this. Oh, what is this thing called? Eculus? Something like that. So cheer is important. Haste is important. Let's see if we can. Dark attack him, maybe. Didn't say immune. Yep, alright, so he's darked. Our drain touch is gonna miss. So let's haste Waka first. See if we can silent touch him as well. Yep. Now he can't see him, he can't cast spells. Might hit you with it. Let's go ahead and knock that out. That out. Cheer again. This is the ability that hurts you. Either, so I want haste back. Keep his HP as high as possible. I should use Dark Touch again. Walker just learned Warrior, so that means he's damaged people. 70 times. Flip over to that in just a second. Hang on, which one is it? 160. So Mario was probably really close to getting his 120th kill. Maybe he already did. I don't know. nice if I could have switched them both over to warrior mode. Guess I don't need to silence him. He doesn't have an overkill. As long as the two of us survive this fight. Okay, I thought there was maybe a... I guess it was that drain toucher, that whatever it did. So here we go. This is what I'm talking about. What's going to happen? And yeah, it should be... I mean, you're not going to get more than 10, 15 maybe. Kamari should get the bulk of it. Kamari and Yuna. Oh, so it was only 9. So that was, 30, 35 minutes of fighting Sin spawns. And we only got that many because they don't give you a ton. But at the same time, yeah, we moved Kamari up 9 levels. And Yuna, which is amazing. So, it's up to you guys if you want to go back there and get it. Look how many power spheres we got. We're maxed out on those. And we got 2 ability spheres out of the whole thing, so that's nice. And then we're greeted by this amazing cutscene. Which I guess isn't amazing for the people of Kilika. But while we watch this, yeah, it's up to you guys how long y'all want to do that. If you're playing on Steam, you've got the 4 times, and you can set your controller up to auto input, turbo, whatever you call it these days. I would just let it run for maybe an hour, hour and a half. And just make sure you walk it and try to survive that last fight. Because you'll get, maybe, I don't know, 15 levels gain. Because every time you gain a level, you get, it takes more to do it. We're going to grind a little bit here on Kilika as well. But getting those levels for Kamari are very important. Because there's someplace we want to put him.
When Sin attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
Some levels
I will
in
defeat
reserve.
Sin. I must defeat Sin.
And we want him
I was just
to be able to
fooling
move
myself.
forward just a touch. So we can make him really violent.
Maybe it was that day.
And if we don't, and we just
on the
unlock a few
sea,
things, then that's
under
fine.
the burning sun.
What we'll do is we'll just keep fighting.
I started to give up hope.
Leveling him
I was
up.
in a foreign world. I wasn't going
But
home.
at least now we have the ability, because it's the first time we've even been in Kamari's
This
sphere
was
now,
my new reality, and
that
I
we
was
can
stuck in
actually
it for
upgrade him
good.
quite a bit. We are lacking ability spheres, though. So let's not waste those on anybody or everybody. Let's pick and choose where we want to go. And then there's a few fights in Kilika here where we can actually gain ability spheres, I think. Like different enemies drop different spheres for the sphere. But there are abilities that we can teach.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, Milady Summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BT.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please, take me to them.
This is a beautiful scene. But yeah, we can also teach abilities to our players to extract different types of spheres from enemies so we can use them.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh?
Because I have a save point here, I'm going to go ahead and use it because it's been a long time since I've saved based on my playtime. And don't, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna do a new save. Unless I need to go back on the Besaid-Kilika. Which means all that I would have just not done. But yeah, now we have the sphere grid. Tell you what, give me a minute and we'll go through the video and see how long that last one's going to be before I continue on, or if this will be the start of part 3. This may be a continuance of part 2. We've got a lot to do here too, so just give me a minute. We're gonna go ahead and save again and begin right back from where we left off right here. Alright, so that does it for part 2 of our Final Fantasy X walkthrough playthrough. We are definitely making sure we're well off going forward. We got a bunch of sphere levels to get at in the next episode, especially for Kimahri and Yuna, and we'll just make our way through Kilika and get after it a little bit more. There's a few things we need to do there to make sure that we do, to make sure that we are still on a really good projected path going forward. So see you guys on the next one.